So tonight,
hello and welcome. We're back. It's Talk Tonight podcast number 7. And today I'm joined by the notorious Myles Cheshire. How are you doing, Myles?
Sam, how are you? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Obviously, you're a notorious figure in the indie Twitter community.
Don't know about that one.
I would say that's not an understatement. But today we're just going to have a little discussion. I'm going to ask you some questions. And obviously, you're a guitar player.
Well, I like to fiddle around, yeah.
Who inspired you to start playing guitar?
Fucking hell. Fuck me, that's a difficult... Wow. To start, well, it depends what you mean, really. To start playing... Oh, fuck me. I think I was in primary school. I had, my first guitar lessons.
Yeah.
And, actually, it's a fucking long story. All right, so I was in primary school and we had these guitar lessons and that. And there was me, my best mate George, and my other mate Reese. And they were always fucking way better than me, so I packed it in after a couple of sessions or whatever.
Yeah.
But then, so that's when it started. But then, properly inspired me to actually get cracking, and actually give it a go. Was Reese actually, because now he's the lead, he plays lead and everything for him. You've probably heard of Wild, haven't you? Because I've tweeted about shit. Yeah. So he's he writes all their songs. He plays lead from. He's the only guitarist I'm actually, and then obviously we've been good mates for a long time.
So he's the one that really got you to start playing.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's always something I've wanted to do because bearing in mind I've been watching him and Shay and the lads since we were 16. So for a good 6 years now they've been playing, and they're really taking off now. But I was always in the crowd oh god, I wish I could fucking be up there with them. Oh god, I wish that's so fucking cool. That's so fucking cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean.
And I guess I don't know. I don't really know. I think I went through a bit of a shit period, and I started writing a lot of. I don't know, probably poetry or I don't fucking know. I was just writing shit down. You know what I mean?
I got a lot of time for that, pal.
Yeah, and that's how that lyric writing started. And then I thought, well, how hard can it be to write a melody down? Do you know what I mean? So I just had a go on the guitar and that, and I ended up coming up with my first song. And I thought, well, if I wrote one, I may as well write a couple more. But then try and learn other people's songs, and that's when I learned, Torch Night, blah 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 blah, all the other tunes I've learned and covered that people have seen in that. And when you start covering people's songs, you kind of you get a feel for how it works. So you pick up little tricks for when you be oh yeah, this would sound good with this fucking 2 lines that I wrote. I could do this trick with it. It all just, you learn bits and bobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you just take it all from everywhere, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially, everyone I've spoke to who plays guitar or have learned to play guitar, they all say they started by learning other people's songs, and then it just comes from there.
Yeah, I mean, fucking look at Noel Gallagher. Basically, is the Beatles, isn't he? You know what I mean? He just took all of their songs. And
when you look at all the bands now, like the Sherlocks.
Oh
Catfish
god, don't even mention their name in front of me.
Where are they getting their inspiration from?
God knows, man. Could it be Cortinas? Who knows? Who knows?
There's the Sherlocks, yeah, definitely Cortinas. I think DMAs, they've got heavy Oasis influence.
Oh, wow. The thing with DMAs is they're fucking... I couldn't believe this when I figured it out, that they're Australian.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. What?
Don't
come again?
Does he?
No, definitely not. But they're filling that sort of, you say, Oasis, Britpop like baggy niche that's been missing.
Well, I mean, I remember
Everything's coming back round now. Do you know what I mean? Everything's come circular.
first time I listened to DMAs, I listened to Lay Down. I just think like it just sounded so much like Oasis.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that they've copied them, but like you can see where the influences.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I wouldn't say he's got the stage presence and the charisma and that, but he's got.
Nah, but he's got a beautiful voice.
Oh yeah, 100%, definitely.
I'd say they're probably one of the biggest bands.
I think my
in the UK
first
at the moment.
DMA's song was, I think it was Straight Dimensions, you know. Because I remember one of my ex-girlfriends, I was fucking sat in the car listening to it with her.
Oh, Christ.
I know. Sorry about it.
Nah, I mean, I saw DMAs in Hull a couple of years ago. And when I saw them, because this was before they kind of took off and supported all like Liam Gallagher and stuff.
Mm.
So the crowd kind of wasn't really into it. And it was just after they released the first album. It kind of put me off them for a while, just because like I was proper into it, you know. Because I knew all the songs, but cause it's just a thing with Hull as well. Hull is the worst place to go to gigs.
I've heard, like, I've literally. It's funny you should mention that because I've seen Reverend and the Makers talking about Hull being left out, and they're like, "Oh, don't worry, we haven't forgot Hull." Like they're doing something with Shed 7 or something, and then I saw Liam Gallagher as well. Like, don't worry, like, I've got something planned for you. Stop calling me names. I'm like, what is it about Hull that people are avoiding? Like,
well, I mean, I'm from Hull, mate, and I can tell you for a fact that people are really coming here now because they know that it'll sell out. Because
it's that small. Like it's only one venue or something, like a pub. Or they sell out the pub down the road or something.
We've got the Ice Arena, we've got Burness Arena.
Yeah.
But like they're not like huge venues. Because I mean, we used to have loads of grassroots venues. Because I saw the Sherlocks in Hull with like 30 people, and they were terrible. Like,
but that's how the sound. Like, I mean, that's down to. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't like the Sherlocks anyway. I'll put that out there. But like you know, that probably weren't down to them. That was probably down to if it's a small venue, it's gonna have shit sound, shit sound engineers, everything. You know what I mean? Yeah,
but you say that, but the venue they played was a venue where Pulp played. Quite a lot.
No way, fucking
because
hell,
Jarvis Cocker. I don't know if you know the House Martins.
Yeah, of course, House Martins. Yeah.
Yeah. Jarvis Cocker and Paul Eaton from the House Martins, they both kind of invested in it.
Oh, right.
Because obviously Paul Eaton grew up in Hull.
It's sort of like the lads, well, one of the lads from The Enemy is invested in the venue, The Empire in Cov. There's four major shareholders there, and one of them's one of the lads from The Enemy. So I think it's good when people do that, you know, they put back into where they come from.
Yeah, well, it's like that, and like obviously they have a lot of bands. Another band signed Hull, Catfish and the Bottlemen.
Yeah, really? No,
it was an experience because like when I went, I was on crutches, so I was right at the back, and to be honest, I was off my head. So it was actually really good. I met the band afterwards, so it was quite sound.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Cool. And I've seen bands, you know, like Black Honey, like little bands.
Yeah, I've heard that name. I've heard that name actually.
Give them a listen, pal. Really, really good.
Yeah, I have heard that name floating about.
I've seen them a few times, but yeah, I mean, Liam Gallagher coming to Hull, it'll be massive for the city, but I don't think it'll be a good gig. I mean, I saw a review because Stereophonics played Hull not so long ago. Apparently it was really bad.
Really?
And obviously Stereophonics one of my favourite bands. So
yeah, they did biggest weekend in Cov at the Memorial, but they were on at like fucking 1:30 in the like 1 p.m. and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm still hungover at that point, mate. You know what I mean? I genuinely was. I couldn't make it. I was gutted, but
they're massive though out there.
Yeah, of course, man. Fucking bang. There must have been something. They must have been having to go somewhere for like a major gig or something somewhere else, I'm guessing. But
oh yeah, most likely, mate. Most likely. So I got a few more questions for you.
Oh, yeah, crack on.
What are your plans with your music? Like, are you planning on doing any live shows or?
I am actually, funnily enough.
What shows are you planning on?
Well, I haven't got any dates confirmed, but I've been in touch with someone today. So the first one's likely to be in Birmingham, probably at the Vic or Sunflower Lounge.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, but it'll be because obviously the only gigs I've done so far is like fucking nothing really compared to a lot of the people I know. Like open mics I've done really. So I'm probably going to be opening for someone else. I'm hoping. I mean, I don't want to say who I'm going through because I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. But like,
You can say on here, man.
Yeah, I know, but but I don't. I don't want to anyway, just in case.
Yeah,
but I'm hoping because obviously the Birmingham music scene. I'm hoping that it'll be someone that I actually fucking like or get along with that I can open for.
Well, that's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, because don't get me wrong, obviously I want to just perform and get myself out there and that, but it's going to go a lot smoother if I know the people I'm doing it with to start off with. Like, obviously my mate, I don't know, actually I don't know how much I could say. A lot of my friends are in bands and they're artists and stuff, and they've started off supporting people and that, like you do obviously, but you know, it just totally the kind of music they were playing or whatever totally didn't fit in with the people they were supporting. Like,
but that's the thing with like a lot of support bands there.
Yeah,
not a lot of them do kind of blend in with the main act, but the best thing I would say for you to do is get on big sort of lineups where there's four bands playing rather than just the two, because that's when, you know, more people will go, obviously, getting there.
Well, the thing is difficult, obviously, because it's only me. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a band. I'm not in a band.
I know what you mean.
It's me and my guitar, and that's it.
The next Jerry Cinnamon.
Well, maybe, mate. Who knows? Who knows?
Fingers crossed.
A slightly less gay Ed Sheeran. Fuck it. I don't know, mate. Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you're talking about the local music scene. What's it like
in Cov?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. It's been shit for the majority of my life. For the majority of my life, the music scene in Coventry has been very poor. So you've had the two main genres that you would get was ska music from obviously the specials and shit.
Yeah.
Which you obviously have got major respect for because they're great and all that shit's great. But it's also like, come on, that's had its time. Can we do something else now, please? And it was either that or it was like metal music, which I'm not really asked about. Not gonna lie. You know, if that's your thing, crack on. But it's just not my kind of thing. But it's picking up lately. So we like the likes of, and I'm sure they'll love me to say this, like Candid. You know, I'm guessing you've heard of Candid.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think you told me to listen to a few people.
Candid are fucking, honestly, the two biggest bands coming out of Coventry, and I'm genuinely serious, and this is a fact, and the mom's saying this, like, Wild have now got, they've just headlined a gig in a new venue in Cov for This Feeling.
Yeah.
So, and that was fucking amazing, by the way. Like, that was just mind-blowing. The footage should still be on This Feeling's Instagram, actually, because I recorded it for them. But that was amazing. And then you've got Candid.
And
they're fucking... It's actually mad. Like, I've got to know Rob, the singer, and that. By, like... It's like... The coincidence is mad. So I've got this mate, and she was like, "Oh, I've got a spare ticket to go see this band tonight at the Tin. Do you want to go?" And I just happened to be in Cov Town at the time she said it. I was like, "Yeah, fuck it. It's in a few hours. I'll go." I went down, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know what to expect." You know what I mean? I went down, and it was an acoustic set, but they fucking blown me away, mate. And they did this cover of Slide Away. And I
Is
was
it
like,
good?
fuck, mate. Honestly, it's out there now. It's on Twitter and Instagram and whatnot. I'll send you a link in a bit or whatever. But I mean, I was a bit drunk. I won't lie. But like, I always am. But like, it was fucking amazing. And I got chatting to Rob afterwards. And then since then, we've been mates and that. And I've got to know a bit about them. But they're like so. Like, their sound is sleek. Like, I don't have to describe it. Do you know what I mean? You'd have to listen to it. It sounds like they've been doing it for years and years.
Yeah,
You know
how
what I
long
mean?
have they been doing it, if you know?
I think it's like 2 years. I think he said 2 years.
Not,
So not
too
long.
Then.
No, not long at all. But they're already getting like a big following. I mean, they're selling out. It's looking like they're about to sell out the Sunny in Birmingham this Saturday.
How big's that? What's capacity?
What, the Sunflower Lounge capacity?
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure, mate. I think it's like 300.
Oh man, that's quite good there. To be fair,
I think I could be lying. That could be total bollocks. So I'll have to look that up. But yeah, don't quote me on that. But I think it's something like that. But they're doing really fucking well. Yeah.
I mean,
And then yeah, Cov is basically Canada World. Outside of that, you obviously Birmingham neighbouring. You've got the Claws. Big up the boys, legends. Yeah, they're sound boys as well. But yeah, I mean, I haven't actually been fucking lucky enough. I've met them. I've met them on a night out, but I haven't been lucky enough to see them play yet. No. But obviously, I love their tunes and that. So.
Well, I mean, it sounds like it's really, really picking up. I mean, obviously, where I live now, Manchester, the music scene has well and truly died.
Really?
Unless you're a big artist. Yeah, well,
fuck's sake.
Basically, what's happened is all the grassroots venues like Sound Control, Ruby Lounge, they've closed, basically.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest venue in Cardiff, this is a big problem in England at the moment, isn't it? All the venues are closing down because no one's fucking... Everything's... This is the problem with streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, blah, blah, blah. It's a double-edged sword. It's great. You can get music whenever you want, by whoever you want.
No one wants to go see live artists anymore.
Yeah, why bother go discover something new when it's on your phone? You know, why bother go watch something new and pay a $5 when you can get it for free on Spotify? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. But like, we've had the Arches closed down. That was like one of the most infamous venues in Cov. And then the Leamington Spa or Leamington Assembly or whatever. It's not looking good for live music at the moment. It's pretty shit.
Well, I mean, you've got to be at that bracket where you can sell out 1,000 to 2,000 tickets, or you've got nowhere to go really.
Yeah, pretty
much. Unless you can get involved in like an event, or you play Jimmy's.
Manchester Jimmy's. I'm looking into that, to be honest. But like, yeah, it's fucking. I'm very fortunate in that I know like a lot of people.
I mean, Kev, who I spoke to on the podcast the other day, he's playing Jimmy's in August. I
looked him up on Twitter actually.
Yeah, he's good guy. Yeah,
he seems sound.
But I mean, Jimmy's is one thing, but I mean, it's that bracket after Jimmy's. There's nowhere to go. There's like none of these 500 people venues. And it's killing the music scene, man.
I've been saying this for years now, even since I was like 18 years old. As soon as I was legally old enough to go out and get pissed, like I was like, I wish I could just. I don't want to fucking be cliche and be like, the olden days, but like, imagine there would have been a time. I mean, I think it's still like in Liverpool, but you could just walk into a bar knowing there's going to be live music, and knowing that it's going to be interesting at least. You know, like you could just stroll into somewhere knowing there's going to be live music. It's just fucking not happening anymore.
The thing is that it's just the way it is now. Social media, is now the platform for live music.
Yeah,
people spend more time sitting inside on the phone.
I know, but even I mean, I know this isn't. I know I've only just started out on that, but I've got how many 4,000 or 5,000 followers or something on Instagram, and I live stream it, and I don't think I'm that fucking bad. Don't get me wrong, I don't think I'm great or good, but I don't think I'm that bad. But I fucking chuffed if I can get 10 people watching. You know, like
I know what you mean, mate. I know what you mean.
It's fucking hard. Like I don't know what people want. It's
Yeah, it's a difficult environment to really grow as an artist. I mean, you just need to get discovered. You need to just get lucky.
Well, it's like this is what I mean. The Claws, the lads in Brom, fucking smack. They're doing something right because they've smashed it. Like, you know, from what I can see, they've sold out the O2. They've played up in fucking, was it Glasgow or Edinburgh or something in Scotland? I don't fucking know. I'm checking shit now. I'm pretty sure they have though. And I'm like, fucking, what is the magical, you know, crusty crab recipe there, lads? Like, let us all know they're doing something right. You know what I mean?
The things that like so many bands nowadays just sound the same.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So I mean, if you've got an original sound, like I mean, one band which have turned massive recently, like Idols.
Oh yeah, of course. I love his lyrics. I love his lyrics.
Everyone was going to this generic Cortinas, Catfish in the Bottom, and Blossoms indie stuff, and Idols just went the other way. They went like back to the 80s, went back to the punk.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of time for Idols because it's something different.
I think it's hard when you're someone that makes original content, music, lyrics, melodies, whatever. It's hard to sit there and say, oh, you know what? I don't want it to sound like this. I don't want it to sound like that. Because at the end of the day, you just sit there, you write a song, and it comes out however it comes out. You know what I mean? Like, I've wrote fucking hundreds of songs, but the one that I've actually bothered to put into a melody and match up and everything. Yeah. I have no idea what that's come out as. I don't know what people might think where that would slot in.
But what you gotta think is, mate, as long as you like it.
Well, yeah, it means a lot to me, but you know, fuck knows what it means.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Well, mate, I hope like you do make it. I hope you do get some live shows. Obviously, if you do, I'll be getting down to see you play.
Yeah. Well, where are you? Were you in Hull at the minute, or are you in Manchester?
Well, I live in Manchester at university.
Oh, right,
obviously, my home's Hull. I'm living in Manchester for 13 months, like constantly, because I'm working from July.
Yeah.
But you know, Manchester, it's good, but it's not all it's cracked up to be.
You got 42s up there, haven't you?
Oh mate, 42 is best place in the world.
Oh yeah, I'm still yet to go. So.
Literally, place where
I'll have to let you know if I'm making a special appearance, mate.
Mate, this one time in 42s, I got recognised.
Really?
And this person came up to me and she went, Dan. I tell her, I was like, what? Went, are you like what Dan saw from Twitter? And I was like, no.
Nah, it's not me. Sorry.
Nah, sorry.
It's weird, isn't it, when that happens for the first time?
I was like, oh, mate, I think I'm being catfished.
Strange, man. It's strange.
I mean, like, I just want a good night out. I don't want people coming up to me.
Well, this is the thing, right? I put it on Twitter I think it was a month ago or something. I tweeted, like, I was out last night and this girl come up to me and asked for my autograph. Loads of people I know were like, replying to it with that thing, like, 1 to 1,000 didn't happen or whatever. I was like, mate, I can't believe it either. Like, it's weird. It's not even my home city. It's like my uni city.
Yeah,
and bear in mind, I'm never up there anyway anymore because I've basically quit for a bit. And it's like, it was weird as fuck because it was a mad night because I was in this bar I like called the Bodega, and I saw these lads at the bar, and I saw this lad in like a pretty green jacket, something like that. And I was like, oh, I like your jacket, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, are you Myles? I'm like, yeah. Oh, he's like, oh, I know you on Instagram. I'm like, oh yeah, sound. We got chatting. Turns out, anyway, these lads are the Lapels. They're a band up in Nottingham.
Oh, right.
And if you ain't heard of them, they're really fucking good. Listen to Knots in Your Hair. It's fucking, mate, they've got some bangers now. Proper good.
Nice.
And I ended up, bear in mind I had exam the next day. Didn't go. It was I was fucked. I ended up on a night out with these lads. I went on a night with these boys and we went to this place called Rescue Rooms or something. And we're out in the smoking area, this girl comes up, she's like, are you Myles Cheshire? I'm like, yeah. you're right. She's like, oh, can I have your autograph? I was like, fucking what? I was like, what do you want me to do? Sign your fucking forehead or what? Like, I ain't got a pen. B, what do you want me to sign? C, why do you, like,
Yeah.
what? It was so fucking strange, man.
I bet it proper boosted your ego there, mate.
Oh yeah, mate. I was off rock for the rest of the night. I was like, yeah, somewhere going around. Yeah, mate.
Yeah, proper big headed.
Yeah, crazy. No, I think I fucking threw up a few minutes after that.
Oh,
anyway,
Christ. I mean, you're talking about people asking for your autograph. If you could meet one celebrity, who would it be?
What, dead or alive, or
dead or alive?
What, even if they're dead, if I can meet them?
Yeah.
Jim Morrison, 100%, straight away.
Fair enough, mate. I mean,
like,
absolute icon.
Loads of people would think probably it's like Liam or something. Nah, man. Jim Morrison's, he invented. Oh, he's just like, his poetry was just something else. Like, in fact, he's probably, the way that I write is definitely inspired by his lyrics.
I mean, the Doors they're just incredible. I mean, I've actually got a Jim Morrison poetry book.
Yeah, he's next level.
It's just off his rocker, though, isn't he?
Oh yeah, but that's why I love it. Like, I see so. And this is going to sound proper fucking pompous, but I don't care. Like, I see a lot of myself in him because he was just a pisshead. It was just a massive. Man. He was a pisshead. He was pissed all the time, but yet he's gone down in history forever. Like, he'll live forever. You know what I mean?
You ever heard the story about how he was like once at like a party or something with a girl, and I think he just got bored or something while he was shagging her, and he walked out like naked. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stories. There's like, mate. Someone at his party said, biggest cock they've ever seen.
Yeah, well, they're gonna say anyway. The thing about him is there's a saying about Jim Morrison. It's like he's got like a nickname like the maker of myths or myth maker or something, because there's a lot of blurred lines between what's true and what he's just made up and people have gone along with, because there's so much shit that he apparently did. Like, even like, you know, the whole thing about him like having the soul of like a native Indian or something, because, you know, he saw a red Indian get hit by a car when he was a kid on the side of the road. There's this whole story about this soul of this red Indian guy jumping into his body, and from then on he was like this fucking shaman thing. It turns out that wasn't the case at all. The geezer didn't even die. He had like a concussion and he was sitting on the side of the road. And it's like, you hear all this shit. And they even put it in, you know, like the Doors film.
Yeah.
Like, you know, at the start when he's a kid and there's like that dead Navajo Indian geezer or something. Yeah. Is that what it is? Yeah. But in reality, he weren't even dead. He was just sat there with a headache. You know what I mean? So he just made up a load of shit. But fair enough, he made it work. I mean, it's rock and roll. Do what you want. I mean, he literally just did do what he wanted. Oh, he did, but that's why I love him, because I do that. But it's got me in a lot of fucking trouble, like, but, you know, let's do what you want, innit? He didn't care, did he? Nope. And to be fair, I mean, that's why I got a lot of respect for him. Yeah, he's a geezer. I mean, yeah. I've got one last question. Go on, sorry. Yeah, talking red up. Yeah. What went on with all the Twitter beef? Oh, mate, you're asking the wrong person. I don't even know. I just. I'm asking the right person, Paul, because you were at the front of it. Oh yeah. Well, no, I don't even. Well, as far as I'm aware, I think I heard something about this Tom Geezer or something, like some charity thing where he won some tickets or something like that, and he thought it'd be a big joke to sell them off for more than they're worth or something like that. Anyway, but the point that I heard about it, I was hammered. Yeah. And I just thought, fuck it, I'll just tweet about it, because that's what I do when I'm drunk. I just tweet shit. And I just put, oh, he's a knob, he don't know anything, blah, blah, blah. Next thing I know, a few days later, I'm getting a load of fucking messages off people, my mentions and my DMs, all this, like, oh, what are you talking about, Tung Lee, blah, 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 living rent-free. It's like, fuck off, mate, what? And then it just went on and on and on. And then it happened again when I was, like, fucking shit-faced.
Yeah.
I'd been on it since, like, 11 a.m. It was like 6 in the evening by the time all this shit was kicking off again. I just put them videos out because I thought it'd be funny. Next thing I know, it's got like 300 fucking likes or retweets or something. I don't know. And my mates were like, mate, take it off, take it off. I'm like, yeah, shit. I better take it off. I better take it off. Too late, mate. They've all got it, mate. They're all fucking screen recorded it, fucking wanking over it and that. I'm like, oh, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's just a mess.
They're just boring out there. Just boring.
Well, you know, rent free. Fucking wires. Wires, mate. Wires. Absolute wires.
Wires. I feel that's a perfect way to end the podcast, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure having you. Oh,
cheers, dude.
Absolute pleasure.
So,
wires. Wires. Wires.
Oh, mate, see you in a bit.
Nice one, mate. Thank you.
Bye, no problem.
Bye.
Bye.